Assalamu alaikum. In this episode of Mind, Body and Soul, lavender from lingerie to lunch. Detoxify your way to better health. And push-ups are a pushover. But first, experience the healing of ancient sounds. Imagine you are feeling stressed and tired, your senses jangled. You are welcomed into a beautiful room and invited to relax and to rest. You are completely comfortable and close your eyes. The room fills with the ancient sublime sounds of wood on metal. The players drawing the beautiful tones from a simple metal bowl, turning circles around the rim with a wooden playing stick covered with soft leather. The healing power of Tibetan singing bowls still surprises even an experienced player. Renowned Australian drummer and percussionist David Jones started playing the Tibetan singing bowls 12 years ago and discovered quickly that the bowls are able to induce a very lovely meditative state.
The bowls particularly help you get into a relaxed state initially. It's conducive to meditation because it arises out of nothing. It seems to appear from nowhere. So from a meditation point of view, that's so beautiful because it doesn't distract you, but it actually can enhance the meditative state.
Authentic Tibetan singing bowls are hand-beaten from 7 different metals. Each bowl is unique and has its own tone, mostly different from the tones of the Western scale.
Some of the Tibetan bowls particularly are either sharp or flat of our Western scale. But that's okay, because played alone or in a group of bowls, they'll have their own special harmonics and synergy and blending between each other.
To bring benefit to the listener, David has to get to know each bowl individually and discover its tones and harmonics. Sacred sound sessions are for individuals, and people often come wishing to heal a particular issue. One woman came because she needed to grieve a separation from her daughter. In just one session, she experienced release, relief, and was able to move on.
Musically it's beautiful, but underneath that is the spiritual intention to heal on a spiritual level.
One beautiful experience David had was at a hospice for the dying in Japan.
There was one older man in extreme pain, and he didn't feel that he could be wheeled down to the end of the ward, to the room we were using. But eventually he plucked up the courage, and through his pain he made it to the room. And he couldn't stop telling us at the end of that session how the pain had actually gone completely. It wasn't in our intention to physically heal, but I'm sure with the bowls, it can have that effect, and I feel very humbled by that because that certainly wasn't in my consciousness at all. So that can happen.
A Raja yoga practitioner for 21 years with the Brahma Kumaris World Spiritual University, David believes that what every human soul wants and needs is direct connection with the Supreme Soul, the parent of all souls. His sacred sound sessions, meditation concerts, and all of the various activities of his career are David's way of encouraging this connection in a space of support and love.
Immediately I start playing the bowl, I'm in a different space, altered state, a meditative state. And so I always play with that respect that these are not just a musical instrument, but this is very, very powerful in terms of moving energy.
David uses the Tibetan singing bowls to weave a rich tapestry of healing, spiraling sounds, relaxing and inspiring his fellow musicians and their audience.
So inspiring to hear a pure tone like that, because every musician really wants to achieve those sort of pure tones from each instrument. And so to hear that with just this piece of metal vibrating, so inspirational really.
Once people stop thinking that lavender belongs in a pretty sachet at the bottom of the lingerie drawer, they open up to its many healing uses and culinary opportunities, such as this delicious lavender lunch of toast spread with apple lavender ginger chutney, topped with a slice of cheese and popped under the grill until golden brown. Delicious. The oldest lavender recipe Rosemary Holmes of the Yulong Lavender Farm has found is for lavender sugar, prepared especially for Queen Elizabeth I of England. Probably around the time that Shakespeare may have been sipping his calming Shakespeare's tea, an infusion of lavender, mint, savoury and marjoram.
They melt in your mouth, they're lovely.
Lavender came to English shores from Rome, but its origins are thought to be in the Mediterranean, North Africa, Greece and possibly India. Chefs and cooks have embraced the humble herb, creating gourmet experiences beyond your imagination. Lavender marmalade, lemonade, chutney, biscuits, even lavender honey may tickle your fancy, or perhaps you prefer something a little more savoury, such as lavender mustard. Lavender delicacies are made from the flower of the plant, and if you're growing your own, Rosemary advises that Augustifolia varieties are the best for cooking, as other varieties may give a bitter taste. Whilst lavender flowers are used for cooking and teas, lavender oils have many therapeutic properties. Lavender is antiseptic and disinfectant, calming, soothing and relaxing. It is being used extensively in oncology wards, birthing centres and nursing homes in oil burners for relaxation and as an oil for massage. My dentist has lavender oil in her air conditioning unit, says Rosemary. She finds it soothing for patients who have a fear of getting into the dentist's chair. Lavender is known as one of the safest essential oils and can be applied to the skin as an insect repellent and to heal bites, stings and sunburn. It may also be useful for skin conditions such as acne and psoriasis and works wonders as a liniment for tired and aching muscles. Lavender oil can be applied externally but is not recommended for internal consumption. It is a common ingredient in skin, hair and moisturising products. Lavender is sometimes called the nerve herb. If you are suffering from anxiety, insomnia or depression, try burning a few drops of lavender in an oil burner and you may find that it creates a feeling of calmness and serenity. Applied directly to the temples, lavender can also relieve a headache. For a simple mood enhancer to begin your day, pluck a sprig of lavender and crush it between your fingertips. Just one whiff can lift your mood whilst reminding you of the delightful synchronicity between plants and people. Don't underestimate this simple bloom. It could save you hundreds of dollars in therapy. Folklore tells us that lovers who place lavender between the sheets will never quarrel. Is the price of modern living getting to you? Do you feel tired, run down, or even sick? Then maybe a detox routine is just the thing you need to start feeling refreshed and healthy again. In a world where we are surrounded by chemicals and toxins, taking the time out to cleanse our bodies can have a profound effect on how we feel both physically and mentally. Toxins surround us. They can be found in our environment, in the air that we breathe, and the chemicals we use in our homes. They're also in the foods that we eat. After all, we've all picked up fatty, fast food after a long day at work. Even if we cook at home, our food is filled with additives and preservatives, salt, sugar, and saturated fats. So why should we try and clear this overload? Well, excess toxins can cause lethargy, allergies, constipation, chronic fatigue syndrome, depression, and even cancer, just to name a few nasty things. Detoxing isn't necessarily about buying a kit from the pharmacy or depriving yourself of everything except water and vegetables. It's about giving your body, especially your liver, a break from working so hard to process everything that goes into it. When starting a detox program, it's important to prepare yourself mentally and physically, as it can be a hard road ahead. It's also a good idea to see a doctor just to make sure that there are no underlying medical causes for your symptoms. Get your family involved in your detox, or find a friend that's willing to go through the process with you. Knowing you're not alone can make a huge difference. When detoxing, try to cut out coffee, strong tea, soft drink, and alcohol. Herbal teas and juices diluted with some water are a much healthier choice. Aim to drink 2 litres of water a day to help your system flush out all the nasties. A good tip to get your metabolism started in the morning is to drink some warm water with lemon juice. This is great for kickstarting your liver. Eat only natural whole foods. Ditch the white bread and fast foods and focus on eating whole grains and organic veggies. Organic veggies have heaps more nutrients and taste so much better, so the additional price is more than worth it. Plus, you have the peace of mind of knowing that the food you eat hasn't been treated with any nasty chemicals. Even if you're a couch potato by nature, try and get some daily exercise. You don't have to be a fitness freak. A walk around your local area is more than good enough to get your blood flowing and to release endorphins, our natural feel-happy chemicals. Lastly, give your environment a thorough spring clean. Getting rid of all the clutter in your home or at your office will make you feel more comfortable and help to recharge your energy levels. Remember to enjoy the journey. It may seem tough at first, but once you've flushed all the toxins away, you'll be feeling so much happier and healthier. Holding back the signs of aging has become a preoccupation for all of us. Often it's simply because our self-esteem is affected by how people interact with us. Feeling and looking younger than our age is always a boost. So you can see why putting your best face forward is a priority. Many people spend serious money on moisturizers to achieve a firm, even complexion. Yet there's a much easier way to achieve similar results: facial exercises. The exercises designed to tone every part of your face and neck, helping increase the blood flow and encourage a healthy, vibrant glow. The wonderful advantage of face exercises is that no equipment is required other than to stand in front of the mirror while you practice. In fact, you'll probably get the added benefit of laughter therapy. You won't be able to resist giggling at all the funny faces you have to pull. We'll begin with the area on the forehead. Between the eyebrows can easily become lined and full of wrinkles. Facial exercises can be a great help. Try to frown as much as possible and then try to bring your eyebrows over your eyes while pulling the eyebrows toward one another. Lift your eyebrow as far as possible while opening your eyes as far as possible as well. Repeat 5 times. Next, lie on your bed with your head hanging over the edge. Lift your eyebrows as high as possible with your eyes opening very wide. Relax and repeat 10 times. Now we'll move to the eye area. The skin around the eye is the thinnest and most fragile skin found on the body, and wrinkles in this area cause great aging of the face. You can gently tone the muscles of the eyes by pressing 2 fingers on each side of your head at the temples while opening and closing your eyes rapidly. Repeat 5 times. Next, sit upright with your eyes closed and relaxed. While keeping your eyes closed, first look down and then look up as far as possible. Repeat 10 times. Now close your eyes and relax. Keep your eyes closed while lifting your eyebrows and stretching your eyelids down as far as possible. Keep in this position for 5 counts. Relax and repeat 5 times. It's a little known fact that the nose grows and spreads out with age. Who wants that? This exercise will help keep it in its current proportions. Have the mouth slightly open and flare the nostrils of the nose. Wrinkle up the nose as far as possible and relax the upper lip. Our poor cheeks are often ignored, but loose skin forms a hangdog look which is terribly aging. These exercises will help firm them up again, lifting the cheek muscles back over the cheekbones. Sit upright facing forward with lips closed but relaxed. Pucker and pout your lips using the muscles in your cheeks. Feel with your fingers that you're using your cheek muscles. Keep it puckered for a count of 10. Relax and repeat 10 times. Have a relaxed smile with your lips closed and then suck in your cheeks toward and onto your teeth. Hold this for 10 counts. Relax and repeat 10 times. Pout your top lip, turning the corners of your lips upwards, and move your cheek muscles toward your eyes. You should at this stage try to get your top lip touching your nose. Keep in this position for 10 counts. Relax and repeat 5 times. Keep your teeth and lips closed and blow air under your top lip and keep it there for 10 counts. Then move it to your left cheek side. Hold for 10. To your lower lip. Hold for 10 and then to your right cheek side, holding it for a count of 10. Repeat 5 times. In our next episode, we'll cover the face exercises for the lips, jowls, chin, and the neck and throat area. You'll be surprised how doing daily resistance type facial exercises will tone your face, lift your facial muscles, and restore lost tautness naturally. They're also completely free, painless, and totally non-invasive. It's time to bolt the bathroom door and start limbering up. If you ask people what their favourite floor exercise might be, they probably wouldn't say push-ups. That's because they're more often than not associated with punishing exertion and images of muscle-bound GIs doing push-ups under the orders of a fierce drill sergeant. But it doesn't have to be that way. There are lots of variations on the classic push-up that are safe and guaranteed to work your upper body without placing your body under excessive strain. Push-ups are a great way to tone and strengthen your chest, shoulders, triceps, and the muscles at the back of your arms. Incline push-ups are ideal for absolute beginners as they'll help you develop initial strength and form if you haven't exercised for a while. Stand 2 or 3 feet in front of the object you're going to push against with your feet shoulder-width apart. Extend your arms and place your hands on the object. Keeping your spine straight, bend your arms and inhale as you slowly lower your body to the object. Hold the position for about 2 to 3 seconds, then exhale and slowly push away. Aim for 10 push-ups in your first attempt, adding another 5 each day until you begin to feel things are getting easier. This means you're ready to progress to the next step. Modified push-ups are sometimes known as cheaters push-ups, but really they're a sensible, low-impact technique that will enable you to build endurance and fitness steadily. To begin, get down on all fours with your arms extended. Your knees should be bent at slightly more than a 90-degree angle to ensure you're resting on the spot above your kneecap. Feet can be in the air or placed on the floor, but don't cross your feet at the ankles, as this can put extra pressure and stress on your lower back. Bend your arms and inhale as you slowly lower your chest to within 3 inches off the floor. Lower down in a slow, fluid movement and don't allow your chest to slump to the floor. Exhale as you straighten your arms and slowly return to the starting position. Keep your abdominal muscles pulled in tight and your spine in a neutral position throughout the exercise to eliminate unnecessary back strain. Where you put your hands during a push-up helps to determine which muscles you're working, so be aware of hand placement. Hands should be shoulder width apart, not too wide. If your hands are too wide, this limits the effectiveness of the exercise. Don't exercise too fast. Count 1, 2, 3 down, 1, 2, 3 up. If you go too fast, you're not going to give your muscles the time needed to flex and react to the resistance of your body weight. Above all, be patient with yourself. Don't push your body to do more than it's ready for. Beginners may want to start with as little as 3 to 5 repetitions and add more each week. Ultimately, your goal should be to complete 3 to 5 sets of 12 to 15 repetitions. Now you're ready for the military push-up, named after the army personnel who do them as part of their basic fitness training. It's not as hard or as intimidating as it first might seem, especially as you've been practicing the easier methods and your muscles are now much stronger. It's important with the military push-up to keep your body stabilized in one straight line throughout the routine. Keep your abdominal muscles contracted and your spine in a neutral position. Inhale and bend your elbows as you slowly lower your body to within 3 inches of the floor. Exhale as you push back up to the starting position. If you feel any pain or strain in your lower back, stop and go back to the modified push-ups until you build up enough strength to do this variation. Take your time to develop proper form and strength. Incorporating push-ups twice a week into your exercise routine will ensure a stronger, fitter, and more energized body. Join us again on Mind, Body and Soul as we discover more paths to health and happiness. But for now, Dominique gives us some food for thought.
Often in our lives, we resolve to make positive changes. My suggestion to you is that instead of resolving to make these changes, that we revolve and create the changes in our thinking, in our day-to-day choices and behaviours to create the change that we're looking for. Remember that change in your life starts with one choice at a time. Every day, make one decision, just one choice, that will start leading you in the direction of your dreams.